Recording of the Olympic torch relay on Gorky Street in motion, Moscow, July 18, 1980. Service at the Track Restaurant in Los Angeles, 1950s. Food was delivered by conveyor belt directly to the cars. Salvador Dali in a model of his head at a press conference in Paris, 1973. Translation of the inscription on the truck, "Run, Churchill, the Germans are coming." Western Front, 1940. Nuns taking a cultural vacation. Sydney, Australia, 1971. F-1 fighter pilot ejects at extremely low altitude, USA, 1962. A soldier from Japan named Hiro Ono lived on the island for 29 years, refusing to recognize the end of World War II. He surrendered to Philippine authorities only in 1974. Back when hard work literally meant hard work. A Russian animal trainer and his lions, 1905. Circus elephants Kiri and Mani help clean up the streets of Hamburg after a bombing raid. Germany, November 1945. Manchester and Cardiff fans argue over whose soccer team plays better, Britain, 1970s. Władysław Gomulka, first secretary of the Central Committee of the Polish United Workers' Party, receives a spontaneous kiss from an admirer, 1966. A little girl with a kitten near a destroyed house. Smolensk region, Russia, October 1941. Vesuvius eruption, 1944. Nearly 2,000 people died in the final two eruptions of Vesuvius, taking place on April 4, 1906 and March 18, 1944. Members of the Ku Klux Klan are about to scatter propaganda literature on a flight. USA, 1922. From Heart to Sun or Heil Hitler. Everyone in Nazi territory had to salute Hitler, but not everyone wanted to do so. Millions of people in Europe had to pretend as if their worst nightmares had not come true. In 1969, when it was illegal for black Americans to swim next to white people, televangelist Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers, decided to invite Officer Clemens to join him and cool his feet in the pool by breaking the well-known color barrier. Tokyo residents listened to the speech of the Emperor of Japan on the surrender of the country in World War II. The Japanese Empire. August 15, 1945. Emperor Hirohito's speech was the first speech in the history of Japan in which the monarch addressed the population directly. The oldest Indian, John Smith, lived in 3 centuries, was born in the 18th century, lived through the 19th century and died in the 20th century. It is said that he lived for 137 years. A prison in Panama 100 years ago, a net over the abyss. French civilians as the Nazis entered Paris during World War II. Etiquette of a century ago. Ladies inviting gentlemen to the White Dance, 1900. Slave in devices that prevented escape. The collar prevented the slave from squeezing through narrow openings, such as a window. Group photo of Japanese kamikaze pilots before the attack on the U.S. Navy's Central Pacific Fleet base at Pearl Harbor, 1944. Hitler's bunker in early May 1945. Painting the Eiffel Tower. France, 1932. A vending machine where you could buy already lit cigarettes, England, 1931. Men stand in line at a labor exchange hoping to get some work during the Great Depression, 1930. Eddie Williams is an American actress and model. She has played roles in more than 50 films and TV series. The world's smallest automobile, the Peel P500. Speed up to 40 miles per hour, cost $418 in then prices. International Exhibition in London, 1962. The 1930s burlesque performer Sherry Britton was said to have a figure to die for. A woman's reaction to the Mardi Gras festival in New Orleans, 1980s. On this funny photo I finished today's video, and as always I want to ask you to put a like and subscribe to the channel, well, and you can write a comment to one of the photos. For you it's a second thing, but it's really helped me a lot in promoting the channel. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, take care of yourselves, see you in the next video.